Good morning, everybody. Myself, Sandhya Tiwari, English second teacher for class 5th in Mount Olivet Senior Secondary School. Student, today we are going to read chapter number 1, Birbal solves the case. Let's start with the introduction. In this chapter, we are going to study about the story of two men. One was rich and honest merchant and other was a cheater. We will see here that how had the cheater become rich. Let's start with the reading. One day two men appeared before Akbar. One was an honest merchant and the other a cheat. The merchant was a rich man, the cheat was also rich, but he had made his money by cheating other rich people. Let's see the word meaning. Here I have underlined the words. My first word is appeared. Appeared means to come into sight. Second, honest. Honest means loyal. Third is merchant. Merchant means a person whose job is to buy or sell. My fourth word is cheat. Cheat means to deceive somebody. Let's start the explanation. One day two men appeared before Akbar. One man was an honest merchant and the other a cheat. The loyal merchant was a rich man and the cheater merchant was also rich, but cheater merchant made his money by cheating rich people. Let's come to the next paragraph. The cheat had a special way for doing this. He would make friends with rich people, posing as a good and honest man. Then, when he had won their confidence, he would cheat them. He would do so very cleverly, with the result that so far he had not been caught. Let's see the word meaning. Posing. Posing means behaving. Cleverly means chatur, or we can say chalak, ingenious. Let's start with the explanation. The cheater merchant had a special way for doing this. He used to make rich people of his friend. He used to show people his honesty and goodness. When he wins their confidence, he cheats on him. He used to do all this very cleverly, which resulted in him never getting caught. Let's come to the next paragraph. On this occasion, he had made his friends with the merchant in the same way. When he had won the merchant confidence, he invited the merchant to his house one night for dinner. Since the merchant thought him to be a good friend, gladly he went alone. Some of the cheat friends were present at the dinner. There was plenty to eat and drink and plenty of fun and laughter. The merchant returned home that night very pleased. Here, see the word confidence. Confidence means strong belief in oneself. Second word is plenty. Plenty means as much. Let's see the explanation. Cheated merchant befriended the sincere merchant, and when he won his confidence, he invited him to house one day at night for dinner. Honest merchant thought the cheated merchant is a good friend of mine, so he went alone. Some of the cheat friends were present at the dinner. There was lots of food available to have fun eating and drinking in plenty. The honest merchant returned home that night very pleased. Let's come to the next paragraph. However, the next morning he was amazed when the cheat arrived at his house, accusing him of having stolen a costly diamond. The merchant told him he was mistaken, but the cheat would not have it. He insisted that the merchant return to the diamond or pay for it. Here, amazed means surprise, or we can say in Hindi, chakit karna or हैरान होना. Accusing means to say something wrong has been done. Let's see the explanation. The next day, the loyal merchant surprised when the cheater arrived at his house and accused him of stealing the costly diamond. An honest merchant told him that he was mistaken, but cheater merchant insisted to loyal merchant either return the diamond or pay for it. Let's come to the next paragraph. Since the merchant refused, the cheat took the matter to Akbar. As witnesses, he took along four of his friends who had been present at the dinner. All four said that the merchant had stolen the diamond. Here, witnesses means gawah. Let's see the explanation. Since the merchant refused, the cheater took his friends to Akbar as a witness. The four friends who were present at dinner that day, all four said that the merchant had stolen the diamond. The honest merchant had stolen the diamond. Let's come to the next paragraph. Akbar listened to the story of both the parties. At the end, he did not know whom to believe in spite of four witnesses. He felt merchant was not guilty. He looked an honest sort. Let's see the explanation. Akbar listened to both the parties and in the last, he did not understand on which one to believe. In spite of the four witnesses, he felt that loyal merchant was not guilty. Let's come to the next paragraph. Noticing Birbal standing close by Akbar, turned to him and said, Birbal, you have heard everything. Can you say who is guilty in this case? I'll try, sir. Birbal quietly. Let's see the explanation. Birbal was standing nearby the Akbar. Then Akbar turned towards the Birbal and said that you have heard everything. Can you say who is guilty in this case, Birbal? Birbal said very calmly, Sir, let me think. Let's come to the next paragraph. After a moment, Birbal asked for some clay to be brought. When this was done, he divided the clay into four parts, handing one to each witness. Then he said to them, Now you have all seen this diamond which the merchant had stolen. So I am putting you into separate rooms. I want each of you to shape your lump of clay into diamond like the one you saw. Let's see the explanation. After a moment, Birbal asked for some clay to be brought. When this was done, he divided the clay into four parts, handing one to each witness. Then he said to them, You all have seen the diamond that has been stolen. I'll keep all of you in separate room and I want each of you to shape your clay into diamond like one you saw. Let's see what happened next. Four court attendants now came forward and led the four witnesses away. The result was that soon each witness found himself alone in a room with a lump of clay which he did not know what to do with. In truth, none of the four had ever seen a diamond. They had been bribed by the chief to appear as witness. Here I have underlined the word bribed. Bribed means rishwat lena. Let's see the explanation. Four court attendants came and put all the four witnesses in different rooms with the clay given by Birbal. They had never seen a diamond before. They had taken a bribe from a cheater merchant to become a witness. Let's come to the next paragraph. It is so happened that each of the four belonged to a different trade. While one was a barber, another was a tailor, the third was carpenter, and fourth was a butcher. Let's see the explanation. The business of those four witnesses were different. One was barber, second was tailor, third was carpenter, and fourth was butcher. Let's come to the next paragraph. As the barber wondered what to do, suddenly he remembered his father having told him that as a barber, his razor was as precious to him as a diamond. A diamond must look like a razor. He decided, therefore, and shaped his piece of clay accordingly. Let's come to the explanation. As the barber was surprised what to do, he suddenly remembered that his father has told him that for a barber, his razor is as valuable as a diamond. He thought the shape of diamond must look like razor, so he gave the clay a shape of razor. Let's come to the next paragraph. The tailor whilst thinking deeply remembered his mother having said that as a tailor his needle was as valuable as him as a diamond. Thinking and reasoning just like the barber made a needle out of clay. Same way same way the tailor did the same. He made a needle out of clay. Come to the next paragraph. In the same way, the carpenter remembered his grandmother once advising him to guard his saw as he would guard a diamond. So, he made his clay into a saw. The butcher turned his clay into a knife as he remembered his grandfather having told him that a butcher's knife was as dear to a butcher as a diamond. Here, saw means in Hindi we can say आरी, कोई भी लकड़ी जिसे हम लोग काटते हैं, आरी. Let's come to the explanation. In the same way, Carpenter remembered that his grandmother had said that you have to take care of your saw as you care for diamond. Then he made clay into a saw. Now come to the butcher. What he did, butcher remembered that the butcher remembered that his grandfather said the butcher's knife is as precious as a diamond. So he made his clay into a knife. Next, let's come to the next paragraph. When they were quite finished, the four were brought up before Akbar again to show what the stolen diamond had looked like. Let's see the explanation. When the four of them finished their work, they were once again brought in front of Akbar to see what the stolen diamond looked like. Let's come to the next paragraph. It is clear those men have never seen a diamond, sir, pointed out Birbal, glancing at the four clay models. Birbal, looking at the four clay models made by them, pointed to Akbar and said that, Sir, these people have never seen the diamond. Let's come to the next paragraph. Yes, it is clear who is lying, spoke Akbar sternly, and at once he ordered the cheat be put into prison. Akbar spoke sternly. Sternly means sakti se, kathorta purvak. Akbar spoke sternly that it is clear now that who is lying. Akbar ordered that the cheat be put into prison. Let's come to the last and next paragraph. All present praised Birbal highly for for the clever way in which he had solved the case. As the news spread, Birbal began to be well known, while Akbar began to seek his help in such matters. Let's come to the explanation. Everyone present in the court started praising Birbal. As the news spread, Birbal became famous, and Akbar began to seek his help as much help such in such matters. So, children, here the moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. Thank you.